This Monday morning, as you know, SME, we always try to help people out there who might have a passion that they haven't flamed yet. We try to bring someone in who can help you flame that passion just by you watching. And today, Hair by Slim. Well, it was founded by Adejumo Abdulazeez Babatunde. It's a registered hair academy company. Now, notice I said hair academy company in Nigeria that deals with styling of hair, hair trainings, and also sales of hair products. Now, he started his hairstyling career as an undergraduate, although it was a bit of an on and off type of thing initially. But in 2014, when he went into it full time, well, hey, let's hear from him the rest of the story. Let's find out more. You are welcome, Abdulazeez. Good to have you here, man.
Thank you for
First
having
off,
me.
right off the bat, are you northern?
No.
You look very northern.
I hear that a lot.
I would have thought your name was Omar or something. But hey, you cut across, you're Nigerian. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Now, you are a professional hairstylist.
Yes, I am.
Your profession has taken you even outside of Nigeria.
Yes.
You've made a big name in Nigeria because you don't just attend to regular people like myself. You also attend to celebrities.
Yes.
And they form the biggest part of your clientele. And I asked you a question from earlier. What makes you different from everybody else who has a salon out there, who's making hair or doing hair out there? What makes you different?
Okay, so when I moved into Lagos in 2014, I wanted to always do something different from what everyone does. So every salon I go to, I see guys, they do hair and all of that, but I really wanted something different. So I said to myself, I said, no, I don't want the everyday working client. I want to do something different for socialites. Brides and people that have events or whatever thing to do. So I want to do something creative on them. I want people to see and just ask them, oh, where did you get this done?
Referral,
so they can look for me anywhere.
That's incredible. But you do have a station, like your own salon.
Yes, I have, but basically we don't attend to clients there. It's basically for trainings. We train people.
Interesting.
Yes.
All right. We'll be talking about that in a bit.
Okay.
Now, how long has it taken you from when you started? Tell us that story about it being an off and on thing, please.
Okay, so I started 2007. So I wasn't really sure if I really wanted to do this or not, because my father, being a very disciplined man, he actually wanted the 9 to 5 kind of thing. You have to go to work in the morning, come back at night. So I wasn't really certain about doing that as well. I wanted something on my own. So 2007, 8, 9, 10, I was still on and off with it. In 2012, I took a long break again. I'm like, no, I think I need to get a 9 to 5 job. But it wasn't that easy getting one. So eventually, one day, 2014, I had a client that called me to, one of my old clients, that I should come attend to her. So it was a wedding, I did her hair, and the next day, I started getting calls from people.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why are these people calling me? What's the problem? And somebody called me, like, oh, Bella Niger featured your bride on Instagram, and your number was pasted, and that's how the story started.
Incredible. So one thing I noted there is that in your own business, your strength is based on the fact that people made referrals to you.
Yeah.
And that's how come you kind of like blew into the celebrity type community. Now, the one thing there is that if you didn't put in good work, nobody's going to call you back, definitely. Yeah. So if you're out there, do take note. That's one thing you have to definitely make sure that you have. Now, let's talk about the fact that you actually offer trainings to people. When did that come about?
So after the whole Instagram feeds came on, people started calling and started attending to them. Then someday, I think I was talking to a friend and he was like, hey, why not start teaching people?
Yeah.
So it started from my first studio then.
Okay.
Somewhere around Okwebi. It was more like, it couldn't take more than 3 to 4 people. Okay. So at the time, I could only have like 3 students. So probably 2 will come in the morning, then 1 will come later in the evening. So everywhere won't be choked up. So from there, I started getting calls from French-speaking people, Francophones. They want to come to Nigeria to have me teach them how to do hair.
Interesting. Wow.
Yeah.
That is big. Something that is very obvious. Let's get this elephant out of the room. It's just sitting in there. You're bald, but you're a hairstylist. How on earth is this possible?
So one thing about me, I hate to wake up in the morning, look into the mirror and start brushing my hair. It turns me off.
Oh, really? Now he tells us. But you'll attend to people who've got big yarn of hair on their head.
I can brush hair from morning till night.
But not your own. Very interesting. Okay, so now we've talked about the fact that referrals are a good thing and that you have to put in hard work. Now that you're even into training, helping other people, they also would also, in a funny way, roundabout, bring referrals back to you. Yeah. But for a person who is out there who has a passion, perhaps who even already has a studio or a salon, what can they do different that you can suggest to them that could make their business even bigger?
So one thing I've always told people is Nigeria is a good place to do business, and at the same time, it's not a good place to do business.
Okay.
So one thing I've realized about creative artists is they get tired easily.
Where they get tired easily?
Yes. You have to be consistent.
Okay.
Every day can be Christmas. So there are days that you win, and there are days that you lose. So first thing first, you need to keep doing this. You have to be consistent on this craft. The more you keep doing it, the better you become. You never can tell. Someone is somewhere watching you. You don't even know if the person is watching or not. Because you're not getting accolades from people now doesn't mean you won't get someday. So I think over the years, me being consistent with the craft has really helped me. It has gotten to a point for me that I just sit down, imagine, and bring it to reality.
Nice.
So I think they need to keep working and keep being the best version of themselves.
So you heard that out there. If you're watching, you have to keep being the best reality of yourself. Keep trying. Every day is not Christmas. Just keep putting in work. Now, one thing that you guys also have to note is that this profession which you're doing has taken you even outside of Nigeria. How incredible is that? I mean, who do you go outside of the country to attend to?
I have lots of clients. Funny enough, most of the clients that I do outside Nigeria, they are not even Nigerians.
Oh? Now, that's another thing. So, do you have any clients that are Caucasian? You know, the Nigerian hair is nappy and all of that. The African hair is nappy.
Yeah.
Can you also make other...
I do all kinds
all races?
Yes.
Is it easy? Is it the same? Is it different? What are the...
Something you've been doing for a while, it becomes easy for you when you lay hands on them.
So these clients outside the country, who are they exactly? He can't tell.
The rich and mighty ones.
Rich and mighty. So how much do you make on a regular on one of these outside of the country calls?
First and first, you know there's nothing as good as you traveling on someone's expenses.
I know, and there's nothing as good as being paid in dollars.
Yes. So I won't say more than that.
You come on, man. But it's all good. We respect that. But how does that also add to your business? Does it also give you more credibility when people know that you are not just a local type of entrepreneur, but your business expands outside of Nigeria?
Even within the hair community, once they realize that you no longer do clients based in Nigeria alone, it gives you respect again.
Okay. Okay.
Because these people, they are more like the French-speaking people. They're people that don't even know that they are artists like this in Nigeria. And these are people that they even have creative artists in their country, but they still choose to bring someone from Nigeria. Okay. So I think I feel happy, I feel blessed at the same time.
And how much factor does gender play in this profession? Because I know I've got a couple of friends who are hairstylists, by the way. Oh, and did I let you know, let me do already, that I'm one person that I like nail art. And I'm thinking that maybe sometime I should go into it professionally. Because I'm an artist naturally. I'm thinking one way to express it would be to do that on people's expressions on their fingertips. You know, your hand is the first line of presentation. And if you can make people make that first presentation in glam style, then it's a beautiful thing. So, however, I'm male, and I'm thinking, what are the consequences of me being a male nail artist in a country like Nigeria? How does it affect my profession or the way people look at me?
I think the narrative has changed from what it used to be.
Okay.
Because when we started that, we had issues with, oh, he's a guy, he does hair for a living. It got to a point that I stopped attending school reunions, because when we go for reunions, they're always like, oh, where do you work? Oh, I work in a bank, Then you be like, I'm a stylist, and everyone looks at you like, oh, why?
But now you're the one flying outside the country. They're still stuck in that cubicle in a bank.
So the truth is, even the ones that went to school together, they still try to tell everyone, oh, you don't know him, we went to school together. Oh, hi, you know Slim is my friend. Wow.
Wow. Hair by Slim, this is fantastic revelation here. Very interesting. Now, what advice do you have for the person out there who's about to start or who has started? Two different things now. The person who's about to start or the person who's well on their way but wants to be bigger at this profession. First off, person who's about to start.
So the person who is about to start has to start now.
Start now?
Yes.
So there's a lot of people out there who want to start.
A lot of people want to start, so you have to start now. You're waiting for next year, waiting for 2 or 3 years to come before you start. I think it's going to be a longer process.
What do I need to get started? Do I need hair dryer? What do I need?
You need to even undergo training first before you can even buy products to use. So one of the challenges we face lately is when people come in for training, they want to train today and they want to blow tomorrow. forgetting the fact that it's a gradual process.
Yeah, you have to earn it.
Yes.
Yeah. And for the person who's already well on their way, perhaps already in the profession, has clients but wants to be bigger, what extra do they need to add to it to be like you?
Consistency, number one. And number two, whatever you're doing, just do it with passion or not at all. If you're not doing it with passion, I understand the fact that we all need money, but then again, your customer has to be extremely satisfied.
Okay.
So you have to do it with passion or not at all.
Oh, one thing I forgot to ask. Most of your clients, are they all female? Do you also tend to male clients?
No, I don't.
You don't attend to male clients?
I don't.
So if I also ask for advice from you what to do with my hair, I guess your advice would be chop it off. But no,
that's what I do too.
this mop is not going anywhere anytime soon. It's going to be on there till it's grey. But I admire that you are, well, what you're doing, and I want to take from you. I also want to get started my nail art business as well.
Good.
And perhaps maybe you can give me a few tips, even if it's not the same line, but at least maybe the structure and the strategy is something that I could use. And I bet that you can use that structure and strategy out there as well if you've been listening here on SME today.